I'm Edward Shenderovich, and I'm the strategic director for SOUP. I run strategy and business development for one of the leading Russian online media companies. Well, it's certainly about community and very much about content. There are two aspects of social media. There's blogging and social networking. And there's one blogging platform, which is LiveJournal, and there are two leading social networks. One which started with connecting classmates, and another one which started with connecting just random people. I think there will be development of standalone blogs because bloggers that are currently in LiveJournal will start acting more like journalists, and there will also be growth of social media, creation of video, of photos that are not being uploaded in social networks right now. The world in Russia will resemble very much the world in the U.S. Now. I expect the devices to be used by different social media companies. So social media should be device independent. There may be some companies that spring up that will be mobile only, but they will also tend to go to the internet. They will also provide their content via other devices.
So what do you think is going to happen when the iPhone legitimately comes to this marketplace and when Google Android hits?
I think there will be an explosion in new applications. An explosion in applications that provide gaming functionality, different types of social functionality, applications that are specifically Russian, which may deal with currency conversion, may deal with traffic, and may deal with other aspects of Russian life, like payments.
The thing that I hate the most is when people say in a particular market, and you haven't said this, but people say we're 5 years from behind the U.S. I don't think there's one evolutionary curve of how this stuff happens. I think there's many different curves. It's going to happen in China. What would you say those differences are here?
I think that in some aspects, especially in business, most evolutionary curves are similar. Large multinational companies want to scale the same things that they're doing in one country and others. However, consumers behave differently, and this is something that's very much true of U.S. versus Russia. In fact, U.S. and Russia are very similar in their worldview. When Americans say "we," they generally mean the world. When Russians say "we," they generally mean Russia and discount the rest of the world. So they're almost mirror images of each other. And whereas in America individuality prevails, in Russia it's the community. It's wanting to be like others, wanting to be with others, sharing your thoughts, not as an individual blogger that needs to make it, but as a part of the community, getting community feedback. And the bloggers in Russia are community leaders. More than journalists. Others are journalists, and I think there will be a rise of vertical blogging in Russia, which simply doesn't exist right now.
So you see, one of the things you said, and I think you just said it there, but you said it while we were talking downstairs, was that you think there's going to be a growth in terms of kind of journalist bloggers, people who are bypassing traditional media to have their own voice via their blog?
Well, I think that there will be bloggers that are becoming traditional media, that will be like syndicated columnists. Writing something through their blog, maybe monetizing it through advertising or monetizing it through other means, and then syndicating that content either through traditional media or new channels that appear.